eso debería estar listo. Vamos a configurar esto rapidísimo. Vale, extraer. Vamos a copiar esto. Copiar. Así debe verse el chat. Vamos a dejar esto aquí. Para que pueda. Vamos a poder ver. Ya les cayó su espoliador de confianza. ¡Ah! No, no lo hagas, güey. Sé que lo hiciste con chiste, no te preocupes. Pero no lo hagas. No lo hagas. No lo hagas, maldito. No spoilees. Eres como el cepapu del futuro que viene a spoilearte todo, güey. Ay, no, increíble. Vale, bienvenido, Virgil. Voy a compartir, como siempre, costumbre, compartir todo esto en mis redes sociales. Y procederíamos a continuar con esta maravillosa saga. Vamos a ver qué pedo. Se ve, estamos en el aire, por lo menos. ¿Qué onda, mi brother? Espero que hoy no fuese un día... Uy, sí, hace demasiado calor, güey. No mames, sí. Vale, voy a copiar el vínculo. Ahora voy a compartirlo en las redes sociales. Seguimos las aventuras de Raiden en Metal Gear Solid 2. Venga. Estamos en directo. Voy a copiar todo esto. Copiarlo. Vale. Ahora esto lo voy a dejar como mensaje fijado para que la gente pueda ir viendo. Vale, ya lo compartí. Nueva miniatura, ya que ahora Raiden es el protagonista. Cambié el personaje. Vamos a Twitter. A Twitter. Aquí está. Y listo. Ahora dejamos esto aquí. Faltaría mi Discord. Y estaríamos piola. A ver dónde está mi Discord. Mensaje. Vale. Ahora sí. Yo creo que ya estaríamos listos para continuar. Acá. Vale. Ya estamos listos. Vamos a ir iniciando. Dejamos esto inconcluso. Nos quedamos acá. Hay que seguir desactivando las bombas. Ya me acuerdo la de... Venimos por... Vale. Vamos a ver qué pedo. Oh, mierda. Estuvo cerca. casi me descubren. Aproveché el bug del juego de poder entrar a una habitación y ya estaría piola. Quería. ¡Épale! Quería. Es una buena táctica para esquivar las alarmas del juego. ¿Quién fue el que me dio, por cierto? Bien buena tira. Bueno. Hay que gastar a vivir. Vale, aquí está la computadora. Aquí puedo saber ya el mapa entero porque es importante, porque si no nos vamos a ir a ciegas y no me gusta ir a ciegas en este juego. Es lo único tedioso del Metal Gear Solid y todo eso, que hay que cargar siempre el mapa. Lamentablemente es así la jugabilidad de Raiden, porque como no es Snake, tiene esa desventaja nuestro querido amigo Raiden. De acá. A ver. Van a investigar la zona, así que voy a aprovechar de esconderme en la cajita. ¿Qué pusiste en el primer coso donde pedía el nombre y tal? Hablas de la máquina, ¿no? Pues simplemente puse mi nombre acá y mi fecha de nacimiento. Obviamente el año no me deja, no sé, el juego no te deja. Pero bueno, como muchos ya saben, 31 de marzo fue el día que nací. Bueno, ya puedo ir, así que voy a ir con cuidadito, por si acaso. Tendría que subir más o menos. Esto no sé a dónde me dirige. Voy a probar arriba primero. Y en eso, ¿qué dice? En esto no pienso decir nada más que Fortune está sabrosa. Vale. Pero ojo, contrólate con los spoilers, güey. No mames. El indirecto anterior estuviste spoilando un montón de cosas, güey. Relájate. Recuerda que aquí no hago spoilers, güey. Solamente hago spoilers cuando es necesario. Ojo, cinemática. Ya saben, cuando hay cinemática yo no hablo mucho.
I've taken care of that annoying fly. What's the situation over there?
Puzzling. I saw a man dressed like a ninja just now.
Ninja?
It's the only way to describe it. A kind of cyborg ninja complete with a sword.
What?
Are you hiding something from me?
Olga, are you sure it wasn't an Arsenal Tengu?
Don't be a fool. Think I wouldn't know the difference? I've never seen field gear like that ever.
Alright, we'll intensify patrols. Anything else?
Actually, one more thing. You'll find it hard to believe, though. I saw a man hiding under a cardboard box.
Where?
On the connecting bridge to Shell 2. So you believe me this time?
I've seen someone use that box trick before. We'll lay a trap on the Shell 2 connecting bridge.
Over and out, then.
Freeze! You must be one of Dead Cell.
Of course not. What a thing to say.
Drop your gun!
Not a chance.
A ver, ¿quién se unió? Alan. Hola papo, acá X4. Bienvenido Alan. Cyborg Ninja.
I saw a female soldier.
El único spoiler que te voy a decir es que Grey Fox no va a revivir.
How do you know? Unlike you, I've been briefed. She's not a Dead Cell? No. She commands a Russian private army. They must be the ones patrolling the big shell. That's right. She's led the group ever since her old man, Colonel Gerlukovich, died. Watch yourself with her. She's a tough one.
Vale.
Freeze! No!
Please don't.
Bienvenido Heráclito.
Please don't. Please don't.
Vamos a hacer algo divertido. Ay, tenía que hacerlo, lo siento. Me faltó un güey acá, ¿o qué? Pero voy a ponerme el sensor este. Está lleno de explosivos, no mames. Estaba por el otro lado del avión, ¿no? Ah, estaba allá, güey, no mames.
I have the last C4 frozen. There's nothing showing up on the sensor now.
Good work, Raiden.
You're way ahead of me, kid. I still have one to go. How's your bomb, Peter?
It's a bomb, all right. Sealed C4, and in huge quantities.
You think there's another one in Shell 1?
For sure. Somewhere at the bottom of Strut A.
Why are you so certain?
If this bottom section of the strut is demolished, Shell 2 will be well on its way to destruction.
You mean that Shell 2 will actually sink?
Not immediately. There'll still be 5 struts left. But if Shell 1 loses a strut at the same time, it'll be a very different story. The big shell's structural integrity depends on a very exact balance. If both shells lose a strut each, the whole structure will tear itself apart under its own weight.
What do we do?
I have a sensor that can locate even those scentless C4s. It makes combined use of a neutron scintillator and a hydrogen bomb detector.
You brought that stuff with you?
Of course. I made the calibrations while I was in the pantry.
Does it work?
I just tested it, and it definitely responds. But the best I can do is a sound beacon, not the radar.
Sound?
The shorter the interval between beacons, the closer the target.
I get you.
There's another one in that pantry I was in. You can go back and get it.
It's all yours, Raiden.
I'm going to study it some more and see if the freezing process will work. Don't touch the other one until I say so.
Okay. I'll stand by until you radio in.
Who's there?
Freeze!
Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
Vamos a lanzarlo también. Qué malo soy. Al agua. Claymore, vale. Oh, tengo que ir. Voy a tomar Stillman. Plisken, mejor dicho. Plisken, entre
Right.
comillas.
Go pick up that sensor for odorless C4s. It should be in that room in Strut C where you found Pete.
¿Cómo?
I see the old man set you up with a Sensor A unit. Aside from C4, explosives continually release their own specific particles. Based on ion mobility spectrometry technology, Sensor A is capable of detecting particle clusters. Simply put, the detector can sniff out C4. The detected C4 appears on radar as a cloud-like shape. The cloud indicates the...
Espérate, ¿me está diciendo que tengo que volver a donde estaba Stillman? ¿No mames? No me acordaba.
Right. I've readied a sensor that's capable of detecting odorless C4. It's stashed in a safe I was hiding in the Strut C pantry. Fetch
Ah,
it.
tengo que volver. Sí, vale, tengo que volver entonces. ¿Qué dice? Con las manos en el corazón y la otra en las galletas calientes sacadas del horno, juro que no haré spoiler y lanza a todos por la borda al agua. Puta madre, tengo que volver a donde estaba Stillman, donde lo encontramos por primera vez. O sea, hay que darnos tremendo backtracking. Sí, lo que pasa con este juego es que tiene demasiado backtracking también. Metal Gear 2 encuentro un juegazo, pero el tema que tiene es el backtracking. Se me hace un poquito aburrido un poco el backtracking. No soy tan fanático de los juegos que tengan tanto backtracking.
There's somebody there.
Vamos, la verdad. Vamos por abajo mejor. Vamos bien. Ahí quedas tú. Aquí podríamos mejorar un poco el grab. Ya aprendí cómo hacerlo, pero hay muchos guardias. No quiero hacer mucho escándalo.
There's somebody
Ven
there.
porque me ven al tiro. Tengo que volver. No me queda de otro. Lucha. ¡Ah, qué manco! Oh, ¿en serio? Ah, bueno, igual funcionó. A ver, que baja el backtracking. Mierda, seca de una ultra paja. Y es que sí, güey. Es lo único malo de Metal Gear Solid 2. Bueno, cosas que pecaban los antiguos Metal Gear. El Metal Gear Solid 1, si bien tenía un backtracking molesto que era la parte de las llaves, pero al menos era una sola vez. Aquí hay mucho backtracking de por sí. El tener que volverte por el francotirador o otras mamadas más. Híjole. Voy a lanzar una chat. It's the only way. Stand with you. Na, 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 na. Bueno, no fue tan grande el backtracking.
Peter, I
No
have
como el
sensor
antiguo.
B.
Good. Head to the bottom of Strut A.
How's your invisible bomb?
I'm looking at it, but I'm keeping my distance. How's Pliskin doing?
A few more minutes. I just got to the last strut, but there are a few enemy sentries I have to take care of. Does it look bad, Peter?
Maybe. It's an odd one. The detonator hasn't been activated,
What?
but the sensors are live, which means...
This is Pliskin. I've located the last C4.
Is that it?
I'm about to freeze it. Then...
Wait! Pliskin! Damn! That was it!
What's going on?
The detonator just woke up. It's counting down!
What happened?
The big ones were rigged to be activated when all the baby C4s went offline.
Mierda.
Right. The one in Shell 1 should be counting down too. Hurry!
What's the remaining time?
400 seconds.
400 seconds?
Right. Move! Get to the bottom of Strut A now!
Ultra shit. Gente, vamos al modo rápido. Oh, puta madre, weón, hay que apresurarse. Rápido, weón, rápido. Corre, Raiden, corre. No mames, que hay que hacer esto. No hay tiempo para mamadas, hay que irnos aquí. Sacando el peligro. Vamos. ¡Woo! 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 Modo speedrun, literal. Hay que speedrunear. Run, bitch, run. Vamos. Estamos cerca. Come on. Rápido. Bien. Llegamos.
Raiden, Pliskin, listen carefully.
What is it?
I fell for it.
Fell for what?
That man has my number. A proximity trigger. Microwave.
Microwave?
With a 7-foot range. It's not a technique I taught him. Neither was that multi-bomb booby trap. Looks like he's far surpassed me as far as explosives technique goes. As for the rest...
Pete, get the hell out of there.
There's less than 30 seconds left. It's too late.
No!
Pliskin, get away from Strut H as fast as you can.
Pete!
Raiden!
No, weón,
Keep your distance.
se nos va a ir, weón.
Use the spray from as far away as possible.
Me?
You can do it. I know that.
I'm not so sure.
But I am. Do it. I know you can.
No. F en el chat, gente. Por el negrito de las bombas. No mames. Todo mal. Raciones. yo en plan, oh no mames, todo mal. Y después, raciones. Todo re casual, weón. Ay, no mames. Lo voy al infierno. A ver. Vamos. Yo me acuerdo dónde era. Era por acá. Yo me acuerdo muy bien que era por acá. Había que agacharse un poquito. Y estaba por acá. Ahí está. Vale.
Colonel, I've neutralized the bomb.
Good work, Raiden.
It was a great loss for everyone.
Yes, it was.
Colonel, any damage report on the explosion?
Seems that the duct for diverting the contaminated seawater was destroyed, and the central section of Shell 2 is flooding. The explosions ignited the oil slick on the surface.
What about the toxins?
The chemicals stayed in containment. There's no immediate danger.
Is the big shell stable?
Shell 1 was unaffected. The price was high, but the threat of the bomb is over for now.
What's the next objective?
Rescue the president. Get back to the upper level.
Roger that.
Vale, logramos desactivar las bombas. F por Steelman, F por él. Por aquí no hay nada más. No. Rose para guardar partido.
Jack, is that you?
Rose, no comment.
About?
I've killed someone.
Jack, it's a battlefield.
My opponents are living, breathing human beings. This isn't like the VR training. They have bodies. They have had lives. I took all that away from them.
But you've got no choice if you want to survive.
And yet, maybe because of the VR training, I can't help but try and block out that reality. It's the only way I can manage to fight.
Jack.
What?
I don't care what it takes, just as long as you come back alive. Do whatever it takes, please. Just come back in one piece.
Okay.
No responde. Vale. Chucha. Acá puesto que él.
Raiden,
Ah, no.
the terrorists have retaliated for our bomb neutralization.
What?
A hostage has been killed, shot in the head. They shot one of them on the roof, just to make sure we caught it. One of our satellites caught it clear as day.
Damn.
They announced they would kill one every hour from now on.
What are my orders? What should I do?
Stay with your mission objective. Rescue the president.
What about the other hostages?
President Johnson is your first priority.
Priority my butt. They're all in danger.
Jack, be reasonable. I know what you're feeling, but you can't save them all.
No, not by myself.
Are you expecting that Pliskin to come through?
Well,
Looks like he's turned his radio off too.
I can't complete this mission by myself.
That man was not included in the simulation. He is not a factor in this
Simulación?
mission.
What do you mean by that, Colonel?
Your mission must remain a solo effort.
What about the SEALs? No second attempt?
They haven't even gotten to planning that. All we can do is wait. In the meantime, you're our only hope.
I understand.
Raiden, go and
Ojito lo que
rescue
dijo
the
el coronel.
president.
Ese
You
hombre
can
no
start off by
pertenece a la
getting to the
simulación.
upper level
¿Qué
of Struck
simulación,
A.
weón? Y Kiwi, o sea, Virgil, no hagas spoiler. Quédate piola, no digas nada. Te estoy vigilando. Ya que te gusta spoilear, nomás. Cálmate. Por favor, cálmate. Oh, oh.
I can't tell you how happy I am that you were alive after all. I knew this moment would come. Show yourself and finish me. Like you finished off my father.
Pero ¿qué dices?
Otherwise, you'll be the one to
Yo
die.
no maté a tu padre. What the fuck?
That's not him. This could be interesting. You've seen the fires of hell, haven't you? Maybe you can give me death. My name is Fortune, lucky in war and nothing else. And without a death to call my own.
Ay, esta
Hurry,
parte.
kill me, please.
No puedo matarla. Eso es lo único malo.
Kill me now. What are you doing? Kill me.
En pocas palabras hay que resistir. Hay que resistir. Tenemos que dar vueltas de estas imbéciles. ¿Por qué no podemos dispararle a Fortune? Fortune es inmortal. Porque tiene un pinche escudo, no sé, no, una posibilidad que no me acuerdo. Pero es imposible matarla. Hay que sobrevivir hasta que pase el tiempo. No podemos hacer nada más. Su rayo es muy potente, hay que tener cuidado. Bienvenida la Rose. Esa mujer se llama Fortune, esa morena. Es inmortal porque tiene un escudo que la defiende. Cada vez que le disparamos, como dice, las balas le rebotan. Y la única forma de pasar esta parte es dando vueltas, hacer tiempo, hasta que el elevador baje. La única forma. Ven, el elevador ya está bajando. Hay que resistir un poquito más. La única forma de evitar contacto, y estoy haciendo una especie de no damage, cortesía del gamer corrompido que se lo vi en un video de él. Yo no sabía esta técnica hasta que vi ese video. Y siempre me va a dar vueltas por el otro lado y no la pasada. A ver si la punta, ¿no? ¿Qué puta? ¿Qué puta? Vale, lo conseguí.
Right. Fat Man just contacted us directly.
Fat Man called us?
Yes. Looks like he placed a bomb on the heliport. He specifically asked for you, Ryder.
What?
He's killed off Peter. Now he's after you.
Why me?
How should I know?
Look, this is really not a good time for this.
The countdown's already begun, Ryder.
Great. How much time do I have left?
I'll show you the count. 400 seconds remaining.
So he's planning on taking this place out.
It looks like he has a different agenda from that of Dead Cell.
What about backup?
None. There's no time.
Which type of explosives is it?
He didn't say.
Vale, lo conseguimos. Pon en los comentarios, ¿eh? De nuevo los bandos, claro, porque este es el juego de los bandos. Sigue disparando para arrumbar el lugar. Nueva waifu, la Flirton. Raiden ya fue bando desde que vi Revenganza. Es que Raiden fue diseñado para ser Batman.
I'll take over, Queen.
What is it?
It seems our friend Fat Man is out of control.
He'll actually try to destroy this place?
Yes, this could unravel everything we've planned.
But why would he do such a thing?
Who knows? But he's nothing more than a stereotypical mad bomber now. He's completely lost sight of our ideals. And with it, his loyalty to Commander Jackson.
All right. I'll take care of the wayward soul. It wasn't him.
Unfortunate.
I expected more of this one, really.
But he couldn't kill you, I see.
Completely useless.
Pobre Raiden. ¿Cómo le insultan al pobre, güey?
Later, then.
En este juego todo el mundo insulta a Raiden, güey. Como todo el mundo está en contra de Raiden, güey. El mundo odia a Raiden en este juego. No te preocupes, Raiden. Todos te queremos. Todo lo que estamos viendo, el chat y yo, queremos a Raiden. Raiden es un amor. No puede. ¡La verga! Vale. Se reconectó. Vale. Vale, volvió el internet. Vale. Por lo menos fue una escena pequeña y no tan relevante. Simplemente Raiden le disparó y le llegó la bala a Vamp. Por lo que no alcanzaron a ver.
Are you gone? No, that death was meant for me. Why am I the only one that can't die? Alone again? Cheated out of death again? How long will you force me to live? How much longer, Dad? You've punished me enough. I thought you could give me peace. But you couldn't kill me either.
There's no need for sorrow, Queen. I died once already. I can't die twice.
Toca volver a hacer speedrun de nuevo. Lo sabía.
Be careful. There are Claymore mines around there.
Who is this?
Stealth-equipped Claymore mines, invisible to the naked eye. Use the mine detector.
Identify yourself.
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? You mean from Shadow Moses?
Mr. X, then.
Mr. X now, is it? Why would it matter if I called you Deep Throat?
Never mind about that.
Why did you contact me?
Let's just say I'm one of your fans.
Colonel, someone calling himself Mr. X just contacted me. Do you know anything about it?
No. And whoever it wasn't a burst transmission. The transmission was sent from within the big shell.
He called himself Deep Throat at first. Do you think...
I caught that part too. But the possibility of it being true is none. Gray Fox was the one who used that alias in Shadow Moses, and he's dead.
Is it an enemy trap?
Could be. Exercise extreme caution.
Gray Fox está muerto, así que no puede ser él, debe ser un impostor. Detector de minas, aquí está. Vale. Obtuvimos la Claymore. Y otra Claymore más. Para que no falte. Hay que ir rápido. Oh, vamos. Estuvo cerca. Adiós, amigo. Estuvo cerca.
Freeze!
Qué Alia más feo. Concuerdo. Ay, ay, ay.
There's somebody there.
Hola, Raycoso Cero. Bienvenida. Vale, vamos por Fatman. Vamos a guardar partida.
Jack, you okay? Hang in there.
Vale. Ojito, otro jefe.
So you're the one. You're right on time, I see. I like a punctual man.
Is he dead, Sal?
I am Fat Man. I am the greatest that humanity has to offer. And can you hear it? Hear this rhythm? It's the rhythm of time. And life. Don't you love this? I used to hang around department store clock counters. Life is short. Bombs tell the time with every moment of their existence, and nothing else announces its own end with such a fanfare. Glad you could make it. The party's about to start. Yum. Good year. Let's drink the Stillman, shall we?
If you destroy the big shell, you'll never collect your ransom.
Ransom? What are you talking about?
$30 billion in cash.
So that's what's going on, huh?
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, you'll know soon enough. And I could care less what they plan to do. My ambitions are much more simple. To be the most famous bomber of them all.
You're nuts! No one's gonna give a damn about you.
Oh, yes, they will. I'll go down in history as the man who beat Peter Stillman. That's the only reason I assisted them.
Like hell you beat Stillman. He had your number.
What did you say?
You have nothing of his courage. Or... What are you laughing at?
That croc died a dishonorable death 6 months ago.
6 months ago. The liquidation of Dead Cell.
Call it what you want. Only the right stuff survived that hell. Set me free, you know. Open the way to a new dimension. So that I can become the emperor among detonation devotees.
You're nothing but a common criminal, and that's the only way people will ever remember you.
How dare you! I'm an artist! That is why I dislike boorish military types. It's time to start the party. This is how it works. I plant a bomb, and it'll explode soon after that. If you prefer to stay in one piece, you'll have to disable my bombs. Laugh and grow fat. Let's move!
Vale. Vamos a activar la bomba. La dejó arriba, hijo de puta. puta.
It's time to get back.
¡Cállate!
Let's take a little break from yeah.
Parece que lo huí acá. Bueno, acá. Mierda. Ahora como mierda lo mato. No tengo balas. Vale, tengo balas. No se me dio. ¿Qué de puta se fue? No se fue. Gordo de mierda. Ah, se fue. Qué gordo de mierda. Va a echar unos tiros. A ver con eso se calma, ¿no?
More bombs! Ow! That was close!
Ay, por eso. Quedan pocas balas. Ay, hijo de puta, ¿en serio? No, deja de poner bombas. Este literalmente debería llevar su bomba, hermano.
Look, your favorite. Explosives.
Hijo de puta, weón. Esta una.
What are you doing there? Hello? What are you doing there? Hello? Oh. That was close.
¿Dónde la puso? ¿Dónde la puso? Hijo de puta, ¿dónde la puso? No, ¿dónde la puso? La puso abajo, qué pedo. La puso abajo el desgraciado.
Come on, get a move.
Tengo que montar la otra bomba rápido. Oh. Tengo una stun.
That was close. That was close. That was close.
Vamos, hijo de puta.
That was close.
Vamos.
That was close. Let's get away from bomb.
Raiden, as you can see, Fat Man is wearing a blast suit. You can do very little damage through the suit. Use the first-person view to go for the head. The blast suit can't protect him from the impact of the shot itself. A series of rapid fire will knock him off balance and create an opportunity for attack. Use it.
Este consejo me sirvió mucho porque la verdad se había olvidado. Hijo de puta. ¡Cagaste! ¡Vete a la verga! ¡Qué pesadilla con ese mantecoso! Se acabó la fiesta.
My suit. Oh no. I've nothing to wear to the party.
The party's over for you.
That's what you think.
What do you mean? What did you just do? What is this?
I have beautiful hands. These delicate hands can craft works of art.
Answer me, what the hell is this?
It's the switch for the biggest bomb in the entire place.
Huh?
No use. Once it's activated, there's no stopping the count.
Where did you plant it? Where is it?
Somewhere in this area. Don't worry, it's very close by.
Ojo.
Where is it? Go ahead, shoot me. I'm already dead. Damn! Think you can find it? When it goes off, it'll take the big shell with it.
Tell me where I can find the bomb!
That's your problem. This is the highlight of the party. Bring it on, I say. They'll be happy too. I die here and start my legend. Too bad you won't be around to see the movies. Laugh and grow fat.
Hay que encontrar la bomba. Rápido. Está fácil. La bomba está acá. Simplemente había que retirar el cadáver. Pero Virgil, ¿por qué tienes que decir spoiler, güey? Yo ya lo sabía, güey.
Looks like all the bombs are neutralized. One of their main leverages is now gone. That leaves...
Colonel, Fat Man didn't seem to know about the ransom demands.
Intentionally kept in the dark, I'd say. He seemed to be coming from a very different place from the other terrorists. Raiden, a lot of hostages, our president included, are still in danger. Keep your mind focused on protecting them.
What are my orders?
Rescue the president.
We have no idea where he is.
You haven't been in the Central Core yet. I suggest you start there.
Wait, I have another call. Want me to take it?
No, I'll go offline. Best to keep our presence unknown.
How you doing, kid?
Pliskin, is everything all right?
Could be better. Looks like I was out cold for a while.
How did you manage to stay alive?
Had a little help from a friend.
Friend?
What about the bomb?
Diffused. And Fat Man, too.
That's good news.
How's Shell 2?
It's a mess. The bomb crippled H-Strut.
What about the toxins?
The what?
If the big shell blows up, the explosion is expected to produce massive amounts of toxins.
Never heard anything about that.
Huh?
Well, looks like there's not much danger of that in any case. But the Central Core is starting to flood. It won't last much longer.
Well, what about the president and the other hostages?
They weren't in Shell 2. They must be in Shell 1.
We need to get the hostages out of here now.
It's too far from Manhattan for a swim.
What about the lifeboats?
There doesn't seem to be any. Doesn't make sense.
So a chopper is our only extraction?
Right. And it comes with a passenger limit. Intel has it that there are about 30 hostages.
It'd take more than a single trip.
We'll have to come back.
Can you pilot a chopper?
No, but I brought a gearhead with me. He's a good guy. I'll introduce you later.
Pliskin, I'm on the heliport right now, but I don't see their Harrier. It's out somewhere.
We better move now, then. Our chances with a Harrier after us are close to nothing.
Do you know where the president is?
No, that one's all yours.
The president is at the top of our rescue list. These are our orders, Lieutenant JG.
Your orders, not mine.
What?
See you later.
Vale, toca irnos. Ahora es que me quedé sin mucha munición de pistola. ¡Ojo! Esto ya lo había visto antes.
Identify yourself.
Esa armadura me resulta muy familiar.
Unlike you, I have no name.
Sobre todo ese diálogo.
Are you Mr. X?
If you like. But come, let's get out of the open. Follow me.
Está claro que no es Grey Fox.
Are you with Foxhound too?
Neither enemy nor friend. Just a messenger from the Lali Lulelo.
Lali Lulelo.
This is safer, I think.
Safe from what?
Eavesdropping, of course.
All right. Why did you contact me?
I've been ordered to give you backup, including the relaying of necessary intel.
Ordered by whom? Why won't you identify yourself?
There is no need for you to know.
I'll decide whether I need to know.
You are not yet trusted to make such decisions. I'll tell you something you do need to know instead. The current location of the president.
What?
Or rather, the person who knows the current location of the president.
Who is it?
A Secret Service agent named Ames, currently being held with other hostages.
Secret Service, huh?
The head of the president's security detail, Ames, has been fitted with the same type of VIP nanomachine system as the president. If you're within range, you should be able to communicate.
Why are you telling me this?
Do I need to repeat myself?
There's no reason for me to believe any of this. You understand that?
Of course, but you also have no choice but to believe. Do you have any other leads?
Where are those hostages?
The hostages are being held in the B1 conference hall in the Shell 1 core. You'll find Ames there.
What does he look like?
We don't know if it is indeed a he. I've never met this person either.
How am I supposed to look for someone without even a description?
Use your ears.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ames has a pacemaker. You'll be able to hear the machine sound in the heartbeat.
You expect me to walk up to these hostages and listen to every one of their heartbeats?
The sound is too minute to detect and amplify. You'd be captured immediately.
So what am I supposed to do?
Use the directional microphone. There's one somewhere in the core. Take this. This security card will unlock all level 2 security doors, including the one into the core. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's
Pues
own
Snake está
electronic
cargando de
and watches.
llamar a un amigo que
The
traiga un
cores are
helicóptero.
heavily guarded than any other section of the big shell. You'll get nowhere just like that. Try this instead.
One of the terrorists?
Orgasmeando como siempre. De que hablas, Snake es el pinche héroe de toda esta historia.
You
want me to disguise myself?
Men assigned to the core and those on perimeter duty are given different colors to wear. Your new outfit will work in some areas, not others.
Vale, infiltración
The
con el
uniform
uniforme.
alone won't fool them either.
You're talking about weapons.
Right, you need an AK.
But I saw them carrying an AN-94.
All men assigned to the core section carry AKs.
So without an AK-74U, someone will see through me really quick.
You could take care of the weapon issue yourself. One other thing.
There's more?
You'll also have to pass a retinal scan to get into the conference hall.
Biometrics. Crap.
Nothing but the real thing will suffice. Deception is not an option here. I suggest you hurry. They have a nuke on their side.
The nuke? They have a nuclear weapon with them?
You didn't find their continuing presence here unusual? Even with the president as hostage, this is an island, and they have no visible means of escape.
Even if they do have a nuke, the warhead is no good without an access code. The security lockout can't be bypassed.
They don't need to. They have the code. You saw it too, I believe. The Navy man with half a handcuff. The other half of it is on the football, or the black case if you like. The nuclear button. And now they have it.
Why did they have to bring the football along? To a decontamination plant of all places.
But they did have to. Because, after all, the big shell is the farthest thing from a cleanup plant there is.
What?
Dead Cell didn't have to bring a nuke along with them. It was right here to begin with. Nothing in this affair is what it seems.
A cover-up? But why? For what?
For Metal Gear that is housed here.
Metal Gear?
The very same. Bipedal nuke capable vehicle at Shadow Moses Infamy. This place is the R&D center for its newest incarnation.
What the hell is going on?
Better ask Ames the rest.
What's this for?
You might be glad you have it. Keep the controller's vibration function on.
What do I need a cell phone for? Colonel, who is that man just now?
He's not one of ours. No, we have no one like that in our unit.
He said that the big shell was housing a new model of Metal Gear.
First I've heard of it.
Colonel, what are you not telling me?
I've been completely open with you, Raiden. I've told you everything.
Is that everything you know? Or everything I need to know?
Snap out of it, Raiden. I'll have the Metal Gear rumor looked into. You need to make contact with this Ames.
So you believe that ninja?
Since we have no leads on the President's current location, we have no other alternatives. Right now, collect as much data as you can, including anything on Metal Gear.
Are those my orders?
Yes, they are. Disguise yourself as an enemy soldier, and in...
Vale. Tocará devolverse. A guardar partida.
Jack, do you need to save?
Virgil. ¿Puedes calmarte?
Got a
por
minute,
favor?
Jack?
Rose?
I found some information on where Solid Snake is interred.
Great. Shoot.
I've located the grave site.
And the body?
Exhumed for DNA testing.
Well, do you have the results?
The right arm was missing, but there was no doubt that it was him. That body belongs to Solid Snake.
So the head of the terrorist group must be...
An imposter.
Right.
You sound disappointed.
I guess I was kind of hoping to meet the legend in the flesh.
I get you. But it looks like he's not behind this incident.
Raiden, the President needs you, I think. Disguise yourself as enemy personnel and infiltrate the core section. Your priority is to contact Agent Ames. Raiden, make contact with Ames.
Bueno, no dice nada. Hablemos con Snake, a ver.
Pliskin, do you read me?
What's up, Raiden?
I just ran into a guy decked out like a ninja.
A ninja?
Yeah. Do you know anything about this?
No. Can you trust that costumed freak?
I don't know. But the colonel told me to follow the guy's instructions.
And like a good soldier, you'll do it, right? I'll let you in on a little secret, kid. The ninja that was publicized in the Shadow Moses incident no longer exists. The guy you met has no connection whatsoever with the incident.
And how do you know that?
Because I do.
Huh?
Just be careful who you trust, okay?
A ver. Ah, no es Grey Fox, es un impostor más que nada. Grey Fox fue reaplastado por Metal Gear por Liquid. Es imposible que sea él. ¡Ah, la puta madre! ¡Ah!
Raiden, are you all right?
Puta, weón.
Answer me. Raiden!
Hijos de puta, weón. Pero me cago en todo, weón. Ah. Ahora sí, corre. Ah, chingue su puta madre. Voy a esconderme aquí mientras. Uf. Si tuviera la pinche máquina, no puedo ver nada por el mapa. Ya me estaba curando el dolor del verlo, estoy aplastado y eso que Grey Fox hizo lo quito nomás, que no dejaron morir el pobre. Claro, porque Grey Fox estaba agonizando aún en su traje ninja. Al menos pudo descansar en paz. Maldita sea. Vale, aquí está la máquina. La encontré. Al fin tengo mapas. Chucha. Igual me pegó. Estoy consigo en M4. Que no tengo. Claymore. Una revista para adultos. Y que tenemos acá. C4. Muy bien. No es lo que quería, pero balas de Stockholm.
What's that? Who's there?
A ver, ¿cómo diablos no está la...? ¿Dónde está la K-47U? Se supone que debería estar cerca.
I see an elevator over there. You'll be able to travel from floor to floor now. Push the action button in front of the panel you see next to the elevator. The elevator should arrive in a few minutes. That elevator is a cut above the usual. Do you see that strange-looking surveillance camera above the panel?
Yeah, it's not responding when I enter its field of vision. What is it?
The camera apparently goes online only when someone activates the panel. In other words, it's there to check on the person trying to use the elevator.
If you're not disguised as a terrorist, you'll be spotted as soon as you call the elevator.
El problema es que necesito también el... Ah, bueno. No me dijo nada, pensé que me iba a decir algo. ¡Oh! ¡No! ¡Sí! ¡Sí, weón! ¡Qué su madre! ¡Qué puta, weón! ¡Hijos de puta, weón! Me ha aceptado todo, weón.
I got him. Who's there? I hit him. I need some help here.
Ah, la verga, güey. ¿Pero qué? ¡No mames, güey! Ah, sé que me voy a suicidar. Que no mames, güey.
Right, what's going on? Right.
Ay, güey, necesito una pinche metralleta. ¿Dónde está la pinche K-47U, weón? Hay que llamar a Pliskin, güey.
Pliskin, do you know anything about a
Shoot a fire extinguisher. If you shoot those pipes.
Puta madre, eso ya lo sabía, güey. Voy a ponerme el uniforme.
I see you're wearing the enemy field uniform. Looks pretty good on you.
Cut it out. It's bad enough that I'm dripping with sweat, wondering when somebody's gonna see through my disguise.
Don't worry. And quit being so sensitive. At least your walk won't give you away.
My walk? What do you mean, my walk?
Nothing. Forget I said it. I'd worry more about the fact that the uniform's a little small for your size. It just might come off when you bump into an enemy. Normally, a proper fitting uniform is issued to a soldier. You're just going to have to fit your movement to the uniform. To throw something, such as a...
No, necesito saber dónde está el arma, güey.
Put your thermal goggles
No
on.
mames, güey. Nadie sabe la navegación de la pinche arma, ¿no?
Raiden, look at the enemy you knocked out.
Vale, voy a tener que buscar porque ya olvidé dónde está y no quiero hacer backtracking por nada, güey. Necesito saber dónde mierda está, weón. Pues mientras comenten, porque estoy viendo dónde mierda está esa K-47U, weón. No tengo ni idea dónde está. A menos que me tenga que devolver a no sé dónde. Híjole, ¿hay que devolverse? Esa la verga, no mames, hay que devolverse. No mames, que hay que devolverse. Ay, hijo de puta madre, hay que devolverse. No mames. Vale, vale, ya sé dónde tengo que ir. Ay, Dios mío. Ya sé dónde tengo que ir. Ay, hijo de puta, güey, no mames. Ok, toca devolverse. Sabía que no era por acá. Debía haberme ido por a buscar la... No mames, esa... No, porque me quedan pocas chap grenades, weón. No mames, wey, no mames, cabrón. Voy a ponerme ya una ración.
Nothing here.
Claymore. C4. Cosas que no necesito por ahora. Está todo mucho ocupado. Tengo la M4 aquí. Pero ese M4 no me sirve.
Looks like you've got an M4. The M4 is an assault carbine favored by the US SOCOM. It's a descendant of the M1 carbine used in World War II. The 4 refers to the fact that it's the 4th carbine to be officially adopted by the American military. Basically, it was developed for the Special Forces using the M16A as a base. The M4 carries 30 rounds of 5.56mm by 45 SS-109s. By the way, carbines are short-barreled rifles originally developed for cavalry use, but as far as you're concerned, you won't need to remember that.
A ver, esto es a ver si no puedo encontrar
You
la
can use the
frecuencia.
holes left behind from collapsing floors to your advantage. Tip the bodies of enemies you've taken.
Vale. ¿Dónde mierda puedo encontrar el... ¿Cómo se llama esto? El AK-47U, weón. No había nada. Nivel 3, no mames.
Why are you late with your status report? What's going on? Respond.
Freeze!
Communications with Strut F first. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Tengo que tener cuidado porque si no...
Unable to locate the AWOL soldier. Nothing else to report.
Voy a guardar partida.
What can I do for you, Jack? Jack, I know you're probably doing fine, but don't get discouraged. Remember, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin is with you too. You'll be all right. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Don't give me that. Every time you say nothing, it's always something. What's wrong?
It's just that, you know, you seem to think pretty highly of him.
Well,
Yeah, Pliskin's the kind of guy you can really depend on, isn't he?
what?
What?
Yeah, Pliskin is one heck of a man, isn't he? He's so cool, so confident.
Yeah.
But he's nowhere near as cool as you. He'll always be my number one. Always.
But that's not what I meant.
You know, you're kind of cute sometimes. Bye, Jack.
Ay, el amor. Vale. ¿Para qué queda ahí? Tengo que investigar bien esta área porque si no, mierda, está la verga. ¿Qué hay acá? M4, ¿vale? M4. ¡Bien! ¡Encontré la AK-47U!
Looks like you've got an AK.
¡Yeah!
If you wear an enemy's field outfit and carry an AK, you can pass for one of them. Listen up, kid, and don't forget this. Only the guards in Shell 1's Corps are armed with AK rifles. The others are armed with the AN-94, the official rifle of the Russian army. If you hope to disguise yourself as the enemy, you don't want to be carrying an AK outside of Shell 1's Corps.
Opa, la chica de Raiden se nota que le tiene ganas a... Si te refieres a Pliskin, no, güey, acaba de decirle que le gusta Raiden y tal cual. Simplemente dijo que Pliskin es seguro de sí mismo y nada más. Pero no insinuó que le gustaba o algo así, no mames. La Rose es fiel a Raiden, por lo menos. Saco con Bullet. Saco 27 y ya con eso me puedo volar ya... ¿A dónde están? Ah, me olvidé de algo acá. A la verga. Vale. Más balas, perfecto. Ya podemos irnos. Uff. Espérate. No exploré acá, ¿verdad? Ah, no, pero es lo mismo, sí, a la verga. Vale, ya no podemos ir. Vámonos a la verga. Ya que tengo estas porquerías, no veo las... ¿Qué pasa si le disparo? Estas pinches cosas. No mames, cagué. Voy a tener que usar la chaff grenade, no me queda de otra. Vamos. Ay, no, maldita sea. Vamos, rápido. El radar se agota, tengo que apresurarme rápido. Ahí te va. Bien, con eso es suficiente, ya con eso puedo avanzar. Eso estuvo cerca. Hablo de la chica Raiden que es deliciosa con el mismo... Pues obvio, es su novia. Pues. Obviamente que sí, ¿no? Es su novia. Recuerda que Rose es la novia de Raiden, no mames. Obviamente. Vale, ya tenemos el uniforme. ¿Dónde está? Aquí está. Y nos ponemos la K-47U. Listo, ya somos los terroristas. Con los terroristas. Vamos a hablar por codec, a ver qué onda.
So, you've got an AKS-74U. If you wear an enemy's field outfit and carry an AK, you can pass for one of them. The AK is an outstanding rifle in terms of precision and reliability, as evidenced by widespread licensed manufacturing, not to mention large quantities of illegal reproductions. The AK is in high demand around the world. It is often used as reference for the design of new rifle models. Designs for Israel's Galil, Finland's Valmet, and other rifles are based on the basic structure of the AK. You have a smaller model of the AKS-74 that was designed for use by Special Forces personnel. The stock will only extend to a maximum length of 726 millimeters, a feature that makes the rifle easier to handle in small spaces. The AK can be fitted with a suppressor. With a suppressor, you won't have to worry about your gunshots being heard. Listen up, kid, and don't forget this. Only the guards in Shell 1's Corps are armed with AK rifles. The others are armed with the AN-94, the official rifle of the Russian army. If you hope to disguise yourself as the enemy, you don't want to be carrying an AK outside of Shell 1's Corps.
¿Qué más nos dice?
Raiden, a full light...
Vale. Para guardar partida. Parece que nos dice algo interesante.
What's up, Jack? Jack, how's the mission going?
Fine.
Fine? Is that it?
Look, I really don't feel like talking about the mission. At least with you. I want to talk about something else.
Okay, then. Let's talk about you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, your least favorite subject.
That's not...
Oh, yeah? Then go ahead and say something.
Uh-oh.
Like what?
Anything. Tell me something about yourself.
I can't think of anything interesting to say. Why do you want to talk about me so badly?
Because I'm curious.
But why?
Is it really that strange to want to know more about someone you love?
No, it's not strange, but...
You know, sometimes I... Oh, look, now we're talking about me, not you. Why won't you tell me anything? About what you were like as a child? What kind of things you like to do? What kind of people your parents were? I've never heard you talk about any of that. Why? Don't you think it's just a little bit unusual that I don't know anything about my own boyfriend's past?
Rose, when I get back, I'll tell you everything.
Is that a promise?
Yes, it's a promise.
Ojito con Raiden. Raiden tiene un pasado que aún no quiere revelar. Vale, ahora sí me deja pasar. Menos mal. Vamos al de 1.
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter.
La única forma de poder pasar ahí hay que retener un guardia por la fuerza. Así que por ahora lo que quiero hacer es bajar porque a ver si no me dejé algo importante. Antes de, porque después tenemos que salir de esta zona. Necesito conseguir una nueva tarjeta. Bueno, más bien una máquina. Tengo que cuidar no chocar con los guardias. No hay nada interesante acá, simplemente di la vuelta. ¿Un pasado trágico? Sí, Raiden tiene un pasado trágico que aún no puede revelar por alguna razón. Una caja, vale. Voy a ser el único que ama las galletas caseras. A mí me gustan las galletas caseras. Aunque yo soy fanática de las galletas de chocolate. Hostia.
You have the directional microphone. According to our information,
menos
Ames
mal que
has a
bajé.
pacemaker.
A eso
This should
quería
make his
llegar.
cardiac
Me faltaba el
pattern fairly
micrófono
distinct.
direccional.
Use the directional microphone to locate it.
Hostia, casi choco con eso. El problema de esto, del uniforme, es que si chocas con un soldado, el uniforme se te sale al tiro. Es la única forma de evitar, hay que evitar contacto con los enemigos, si no, cagamos. Así que tengo que irme lo más rápido posible. Vale, nos vamos. Este tipo anda súper rápido. Es como si tuviera bebido energizante. Pobrecito, como muchos protas. Si un protagonista no tiene un pasado trágico, no tiene desarrollo de personaje. Un clásico. Que seamos honestos, personajes con pasados trágicos son muy interesantes. Vamos a ver, aquí. Vale, así tenemos más el mapa. Muy bien. Acá. Estaciones, perfecto. Nada más. Vale. Vamos a explorar un poquito el área. Dejemos que pase. Vale. Un grenade. Ok, está cerrado ese. Voy a cerrarlos todos porque no quiero quitarme la puerta después. Vamos a ver qué onda. Ok, no había nada.
Freeze!
Hay que hacer esto, hay que llevar al soldado acá. Es la única forma de pasar. Los protas tienen pasados normales, no trágicos, hay veces que tienen motivaciones tan banales como lo hacen pirudos. Vale, aquí tenemos que descubrir quién es Ames.
Raiden, one of those hostages in there is Ames. The only thing we know is that Ames wears a pacemaker. His heartbeat should sound different from other people's, so use the directional microphone to locate him. Once you recognize Ames by his heartbeat, keep the microphone pointed toward him. Then push the action button and call out to him. If it really is Ames, he should respond in some way.
What if it's the wrong person?
The guards may get suspicious and come running instead. Security could get tighter, too.
Try to be sure before you take the risk.
Don't call out to a hostage with the action button until you're fairly sure that it's Ames. If you do make a mistake, switch the microphone for an AK and get out of there before a guard gets suspicious. If you're discovered inside, they'll cut off your retreat and call in the reinforcements. You won't make it out of the room. The mission will be over if you're discovered. Don your disguise and look for Ames while deflecting the enemy's suspicion.
Vale. Me acuerdo que este tipo era Ames.
You're Ames, aren't you?
Era con el triángulo, vale.
You're Ames, aren't you?
Este es.
You must be Ames. Keep still and listen to me. I'm not a terrorist. I got in here using one of their uniforms. I'm taking off the tape. Stay quiet.
Who told you about me?
An informer calling himself Mr. X, dressed like a ninja.
I see. Take this thing off me, will you? I'm Richard Ames.
Secret Service?
No, I was set in by the Lali Lule Lo, just like you.
What?
Ojo,
You're here to find out where the president is.
Nos está espiando.
We have little time, so I'll be brief. How about switching to nanocommunications first?
Nanocommunications?
Right, silence beats talk when it comes to safety. Are you on?
Right here. Do you really know where the president is?
Almost certainly. He was moved to the first floor of Shell 2's core section.
The first floor? The core of Shell 2? Is he still there?
I don't know. I can't get a response.
You don't think he's been like the other hostages?
Hmm?
A hostage was killed in retaliation after the SEAL 10 disaster, remember?
What are you talking about?
Regardless of what they do to other hostages, they won't touch the president.
What makes you so sure?
The case.
You mean the nuclear button they took?
Right, and the case won't do a thing by itself. That case may be the single most advanced example of a weapons failsafe system. The password is nothing less than the physiological data of the US president.
Physiological data?
The president's own vital signs, heartbeat, brainwave pattern, blood pressure and so on are constantly monitored and relayed by his internal nanomachines. This information, along with the DNA pattern, serve as a biometric password, unbreakable even by the latest parallel processor supercomputers. The password entry itself cannot be performed unless brainwave patterns and heartbeats fall within normal parameters, rendering chemical and other forms of coercion impractical. In other words, the login must be made of the president's own free will. As a failsafe, the input must also be reconfirmed hourly, even after the initial login. If a valid confirmation is not forthcoming, the system will automatically cancel the login.
And that's why they can't harm the president.
At least until the bird flies.
Is there really a new model of Metal Gear here?
Absolutely. The black case serves as the launch key to Metal Gear as well.
Why would they hide Metal Gear in an offshore plant?
Haven't they told you anything? The entire thing was planned. The oil spill, the tanker accident that caused it, everything. The big shell was built specifically for the development of a new Metal Gear model. The inspection tour was to check its progress.
What's going on around here?
Wait. Here comes Snake.
Snake?
That's him?
Use the microphone to listen in.
Ese no es Snake. Bueno, casi.
King, Fat Man is dead. It doesn't matter. Saved us the trouble of getting rid of him ourselves.
Why did he betray us?
Who knows? They're a band of lunatics to begin with. Nothing they do should come as a surprise.
I'll have his background rechecked, just in case.
You think he was working for them?
We can't discount the possibility. Especially with that intruder still at large.
Yes. The man in the sneaking suit.
You know more about those suits than I do.
But Foxhound was disbanded 4 years ago. So it must be the Patriots. What about the damage to Shell 2?
The circulation system for the contaminated water has been damaged. The water being drawn in is overflowing, and the lower block of the central section is flooding.
Seal the connecting pathway between Shells 1 and 2.
The Simtex and IR sensors are already in place.
Any effect on it?
No.
What about the President?
The password entry has already been made to the black case. In 1 hour, we'll need a confirmation from him. His work is done after that.
Make sure you keep him alive until then.
Yes, I know.
What about the unit's activation?
Almost complete. The code has already been entered. All we need now is for the girl to start the system.
The usual method, I assume?
No. The drugs took care of everything.
Only a few more steps to outer heaven.
Outer heaven?
Who is that cyborg ninja, Shalashaska?
I cannot even guess.
What about you?
I'm having the matter looked into.
Olga, don't cast suspicion where it isn't due.
Where it isn't due? When you watched my father die and did nothing.
It's been 2 years ago, Olga. Let it go.
I read the case file for Shadow Moses, by the way.
Olga, how could you suspect me?
I know that the ninja is not one of my men.
How meaningful you make that sound. If Sergei were still alive...
If the old man were still alive, I wouldn't need to take orders from you.
Olga, Sergei was my best friend.
If you sell us out, I'll kill you myself.
Listen, daughter of Sergei. Don't ever let me see your gun pointed at me again.
If you wish, I'll put a bullet in your back instead.
fighting. I took you both in when no one else would. You think any government would have you as irregulars in this political climate? The worst kind of wet works, maybe. But even that's doubtful. I recommend against switching camps. You've nowhere left to go.
Liquid.
It's happening again.
El brazo
This
de Liquid.
damn right arm. Liquid! It's almost as if it's having its revenge.
How much do you think we spent on that arm in Lyon? The best transplant surgery team in the world.
I never trust a Frenchman. There's something going on. The incidents are becoming more frequent. Maybe that man's presence.
Ocelot, I leave this place in your hands. I have the intruder to take care of.
Yes, King.
Is that really Solid Snake?
No.
That's what he claims.
I thought Snake was dead.
Solid Snake did die. But he's also here in the shell. Either he survived or there are two of them.
Two of them?
And that's impossible. Anyway, what did you manage to catch?
They said password input was complete.
I thought so.
You said the password entry into the black case had to be made by the president willingly.
That's right.
So this means the president is cooperating with them.
It would have to be, yes.
Why?
Probably tired of being a puppet, but it wasn't a smart move to betray us.
A puppet?
We're running out of time. They will fire a nuke. You know what you need to do before then.
Fire the nuke, but it's nowhere close to the ransom deadline.
Ransom?
$30 billion in cash.
What are you babbling about? The nuclear strike is not a threat. It's been the objective all along.
They plan to slaughter millions of people.
No, a high-altitude detonation. You've heard of the Compton effect?
Total disruption of electronic equipment caused by EMMA pulse.
Textbook answer. Well, when an average nuclear warhead goes off within the atmosphere, the result is an electromagnetic pulse of up to 50 billion megawatts. The EMMA field can reach tens of thousands of volts per meter, and most electronic equipment will be toast in an instant.
If one of the key movers of world economy stops functioning, it could mean the beginning of a global depression.
But that isn't their aim. What they plan to do is liberate Manhattan, pull it offline and turn it into some kind of a republic. Hence, Sons of Liberty, I suppose.
Sons of Liberty?
Damn! Ocelot is coming. I'm going offline. Search my pocket. Hurry! It's a security card. You'll be able to unlock doors of up to level 3 security. Use it to get to Shell 2. Take care of the president before they launch the nuke. He's coming here. Pick up your AK.
What do you think you're doing?
I asked him to remove these. I'm ill, you see.
I always knew that the DIA turned out second-rate liars.
What are you talking about?
No need for denials. We know what you are, Colonel Ames. They knew that the president was planning to betray them. So they sent you in to keep tabs on him. Am I right?
You.
Sorry, Colonel. You failed to carry out your duties.
You'll never escape the Lalilulelo.
Is that so?
You tricked me. I understand now. Ocelot.
Esto me suena parecido al ataque del corazón de Metal Gear Solid 1.
You, which team are you with? Show me your face. You know who he is.
No, he is not one of mine.
Identify yourself.
Oh, no descubrieron.
We meet at last.
Casi le cortan la mano de nuevo.
Hold your fire. We need the hostages alive.
Hurry, get away.
But you died.
Leave this to me.
Ames is dead. Looked like a heart attack.
That's unfortunate. However, we do at least know where the president is.
So there really is a new type of Metal Gear in this place?
Apparently. We're still looking into it.
I've also been told that the nuclear strike was what the terrorists were after from the start, not the $30 billion.
Right. It was a cover-up all along.
Colonel, what are you keeping from me?
I am not keeping back anything. It's not as though I'm told all the facts either. I'm pulling in all the favors I can to look into all this. Just be a little patient. Our priority should be with the president right now. We can take it that they've completed the password entry and are preparing Metal Gear for nuclear strike. Get to the president as soon as possible.
But the president is cooperating with them.
According to Ames, yes. But it's also true that they're about to get rid of the president. There's something else going on here, and the president may be able to tell you what it is when you see him in person. Once they get the confirmation for nuclear launch, they'll do it. You need to rescue the president before then.
Jack, I agree with the Colonel. You need to protect the president for now.
All right.
Vale, no hace falta ya.
Freeze! Freeze!
What was that just now? What was...
Voy a guardar partida porque tengo que ir a cenar, así que lo dejamos para mañana, porque igual grabé muy tarde, así que echate guardar partida acá.
What can I do for you, Jack?
No sé cuántas horas llevamos más o menos. Bueno, por lo menos en el juego real hemos tenido unas 5 horas y algo.
Rose.
So, have you decided to talk yet?
Nope.
That's too bad.
Why are you so interested in me all of a sudden?
Because I'm curious. More so than before. Does it really bother you that much?
There must be some things you don't want to say.
Like what?
You know, those things you don't want to say.
Let's see. Things you don't want to say. Like that you've been married before, that you're 80 years old, that you used to be a woman.
Rose.
What exactly is it you won't tell me? Do you think I'd hate you if I knew? Do you really have that little faith in me?
No, it's nothing like that.
Then what is it?
It's...
It really bothers me. The fact that there's a side of you I don't know. Sometimes I just can't help myself.
You've got me right now. Isn't that enough?
No, it's not. I'm sorry. I know I'm being greedy, but it's just not enough.
Vale. Cerramos aquí porque ya me dio hambre y ya es muy tarde. Así que pues, mañana continuamos. Voy a continuar un poquito más temprano porque igual grabé muy tarde. Así que creo que aún nos falta la mitad del juego más o menos para ya terminar. Más o menos, creo. Así que muchas gracias a las personas que se pasaron. Tengan buenas noches y eso. Prácticamente denle like, comenten, suscríbanse a la gente que no están y todas esas mamadas. Así que nos vemos. Cuídense, chao, bye bye.